So now we will see the same example what we had before, but this time we will use Huffman coding and we will find the efficiency. Huffman coding is another type of coding like Shannon-Fano coding, and it is also important. So this is another way to code and we'll calculate the efficiency. So like in the previous coding technique, I arrange the probabilities in decreasing order. You can see same 0.3, 0.25, 0.2, 0.12, 0.08 and 0.05. Likewise I arranged. Then what I did is I took the last two, added them and then rearranged the probability in the second column. So you can see last two I took, the sum is 0.13, and when I am rearranging, 0.13 comes above 0.12. That's why I kept 0.13 here, since I am arranging from highest to lowest. So 0.3, 0.25, 0.2 was as it is, but 0.212 came down because 0.13 is greater than 0.12, which is the sum of the last two. So that's how I will get my second column. So from second to third, we'll do the same thing. Took the last two, take the sum, you got 0.25, now rearrange it. 0.2, 0.25, 0.25, 0.2. Either this 0.25 can come here or here, but it's better to choose the below option. Okay. Then for the next column, you take the last two, sum it, you'll get 0.45, but this time you have the largest one. So it is greater than 0.3, that's why I am putting 0.45 in the top position, because I have to arrange from highest to lowest. Then again last two, pick last two, sum it, you got 0.45 which is greater than 0.45, 0.55 which is greater than 0.45, that's why we kept above the 0.4. That's how you make a table. Now what you do, you assign 0 above and 1 below. Now this 0 will propagate to these two guys, and above 0, which means 2 0 and 0 1, and below 1. Above 0, below 1. This 0 will propagate to these two because it is made by the sum of these two. So this 0 is this 0, and the other 0 and 1 is because of the partition. Similarly, this one is 0.45 is here, 0.45 has propagated from here to here, that is why 1 will be here. Now go back, this one will be propagated to these two, so this will become 1 0 and this will become 1 1. Okay, and these two guys are 0 0, same, and 2 5 is 0 1. Then these guys will be propagated back, 0 1 0 1 will be propagated to these two, so 1 0 0 1 0 1. This 1 1 will be propagated to this guy, 0.12 will have 0 1 0 0. This will propagate to these two guys, so 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 1. This 1 0 1 will be as it is given to 0.1 to 0.1, so this will be 1 0 1. Okay, so these three are done and remaining will be same, 1 1 0 1 0 0. So you can see I started with the last, I partitioned them with 0 1. I propagated all the zeros and ones till the first column. 0 was given to this two guys. Initial bit, first bit or the MSB bit will be the propagated bit, and the next bit is because of partition, 0 above the partition and 1 below the partition. That's how I propagated, and finally I got this column. So here I can write n1 is equal to 2, n2 is equal to 2, n3 equal to 2, n4 equal to 3, n5 equal to 4, n6 equal to 4. That's what we want to find. Okay. So once you get the values of chord length, you can find the average chord length will be L equal to 2 into 0.3 plus 2 into 0.25. Likewise, you can find, and you will get L equal to 2.38. Right again. L is equal to 2.38 bits per symbol. And H will not change, and it depends upon the only probabilities. It has nothing to do with the chord length. So H will also be 2.36. So bits per symbol, and you can divide L and H. You get eta is equal to H divided by L is equal to 0.99, which is 99%, which is same as what we did in the Shannon-Fano part. So the only thing I wanted to mention here is the answer will be same, either you use Hoffman coding or Shannon-Fano coding. The only difference is the way we get the chord lengths. The procedure for Shannon-Fano we saw previously, and the Hoffman coding, these are the way means most important or most famous way of getting the average chord, means the chord lengths, and from there you can calculate the average chord length, entropy, and then you can calculate the efficiency as well. And you can see for both the techniques we saw, Shannon-Fano and Hoffman, the chord lengths are same. There also we got 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4. Here also we are getting the same numbers. The only difference is the way to get how the average, the chord lengths.